Wix Studio, one end-to-end web creation platform for your agency to deliver exceptional work with absolute efficiency.
Taylor Swift is a link builder. There were rumors that she would get engaged. Our client said, let's give them a free wedding venue. And then we got them 50 links. That's digital PR.
Managing multiple clients or large websites? Automate your SEO with Ali AI. Start your free trial now.
Thank you for being here. I saw the agenda and we're competing with some amazing topics and amazing speakers. So I'm very flattered that you chosen mine. Yeah. What are we going to be talking about? Reddit. So shortly, Reddit is growing. Google is giving it a lot of love. We need that traffic. How many of you heard of Reddit in this room? Oh, everyone. Exactly. Google is doing really good way there. How many of you heard of Google? I am in a correct room. Good. It is my speech. Good to know. So I have this frog because originally I wanted to go to science and I always thought I'm going to be dissecting frogs to understand how life works. Now I am actually dissecting traffic to understand how to grow websites. And why is Reddit important to us? Reddit is a massive mammoth that was founded already in 2005. 2005, it's a dinosaur of our world, right? Considering Google was 1997. So one of the first huge website community that is building up over time, but you can see that the love is just growing lately. Reddit has around 21 million searches a month with the main markets listed here. The main 5 markets would be the English-speaking ones. English-speaking markets are very difficult to rank anything, right? Because USA, UK, Canada, extremely competitive. Very difficult to build good content, very difficult to actually bring love to your website. And then there is Reddit that is ranking for everything. Number 6, I don't know if you saw it on my slide, but number 6 is Germany. And if you are in a competitive niche like me, I'm in iGaming, Germany is extremely rich country, all want to be visible in. Yet it's difficult to get in, especially with all the regulation. Websites get closed off, affiliates get closed off, and yet Reddit is number 6 of a traffic, so that's a way to use it. And you can see how Reddit's traffic has been growing over the years, right? Doesn't go all the way to 2005, but you can see that it was like sort of community, okay, around that 200 searches a month. And now it's growing extremely. And especially after the August update, it picked up around 35 million searches a month. People are going there searching and looking into it. And why do we need to talk about Reddit even more is because, at least in the iGaming space, we already have jobs where people are asking you to be expert in Reddit and help them use this traffic for their games. Telegram is another thing. We are crazy, we use anything. But Reddit is the thing that is growing for us. So what do you actually know about Reddit? Any shout outs? Any of you tried Reddit? Any of you actually love Reddit? Okay, I'll give you a hint. You can be very creative with it, right? You can create anything. You can post pictures. You can post comments. You can create videos and post it there. You can create your own subreddit and create community of your subreddits. But, and this is what brings me to my point, I think Reddit was actually founded by a Buddha. You need karma. You need karma to do anything. Because if you don't have karma, no matter how amazing your content could be, it can happen this. Your comment, your post has been removed because you don't have enough karma. So when you open a Reddit, your karma is 1, which I find very offensive because I'm a nice person. I have cats that I take care of. I donate a blood and my karma is still 1. At this point of my life, I understood Reddit karma and life karma are completely different things. Still, I think Buddha behind that. So I started to do things like, okay, I'll just build up my karma by slowly posting somewhere where I don't have to have too much karma, which means a little bit shittier subreddits. And I started to do like, can someone suggest good Netflix series? And I was like, okay, I do a lot of series. I can do that. I can tell you Stranger Things. I'm no-brainer. Everybody knows that one. Spy, Inventing Anna, lots of good things. And you can see how many upvotes. None. That's me upvoting myself, right? So no new karma. And then I was like, what do you know about Malta? I live in Malta. I know a lot. if you want to become extra in any movie or series, come to Malta because we constantly shoot something there. The new Gladiator was shot there as well. All of these and many, many more. We have actually Popeye Village that is there since 1980. It's a beautiful place. We can actually go and see Popeye shows. So anything is being shot there. Again, karma did not grow. And then I thought, I'm an SEO. I'm going to post something very useful about SEO. And I'm going to talk to you about, wow, Parasite SEO and how Catena actually lost some gains and their Q2 financial predictions didn't come through because they invested too much in Parasite. And again, nothing. I felt like this. And I thought to myself, Ivana, you're old. Like you're in your 40s. Reddit, this is a hip new thing. You can't do it. It's same like TikTok. You don't know what you're doing there. But then I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to ask these young Gen Z people for help, what to do. And they said like, oh yeah, do this. It's so simple. You do this and karma is growing like that. So I thought, okay, let's get myself some, oops. Next slide, please. Get myself some karma. There was a bad karma right there. So I got myself some karma and I started those divisive topics they told me to do. So this is close to all of your hearts. SEMrush or Ahrefs. Now you're thinking like, which one would I go for? And I've got, 10 upvotes. Then get me to my karma of 6 because it was 5 plus 1 I had equals 6. You can check my maths. And I thought to myself in that little, reptilian brain that loves to win, I was like, yes, level completed. I got karma, man. Still with karma 6, you do nothing because the good subreddit wants karma around 100, 200. So I continued with my divisive topics and I thought, Breitling or Rolex? You can remove my stuff and sit there because it's okay. Yeah, so Breitling or Rolex. I have a smartwatch because it tells you how many steps you have or how many calories you burn and all these things you never wanted to know in the first place. This just tells you you're rich, right? I mean, SEO, I know I'm not. And then Barbie on Oppenheimer. How many of you saw those movies? Barbie, Oppenheimer, both, right? So everybody has an opinion about this. And I loved Barbie in one way. I loved Oppenheimer. I told you I have cats, so one of my kittens in my colony was called Oppie, of course. Sadly, Oppie died on the road. And then they said, do something extremely trending. So I thought, okay, I was a gymnast. I know, difficult to believe. But I love Simone Biles, and I thought, what are you looking forward the most in your Olympic Games schedule? And I was like, this is going to be good. And you can see there was a 69. With all of these tricks, over 3 weeks, I got karma around 120, which I thought is great. But then I discovered the secret juice of Reddit. And I'm going to show you my most successful post. And I'm expecting, this is my Mia. Look at the karma there. This is Sarah and Harley. This is Nacho. And this is Penny. I have one more cat called Agatha, but she didn't want to be posted, so we don't have her. With this trick, I build up my karma over 1,000 in 3 days. So if you are doing Reddit and you need karma, cute pictures of cats, dogs, anything, works, okay? Bunnies, it just works. Now you have karma, you can use it. So what would you do with this karma? You can post, right? You comment on an existing post because your comment is so relevant, and you can link it to your subreddit that you're building or to your website because that's where you want to get the traffic. Very simple, very straightforward. Everybody thought of this one. Or you create your own post in an existing subreddit, and again, you link it to your website, your subreddit. And you're thinking this is the way to go because that's very straightforward. Obviously, I know what to do. But your content still gets removed because it is someone else's post and someone else's subreddit, and they simply don't want you to link to your subreddit unless it's extremely, extremely good, or to your website and get their traffic. So you need to be extremely, extremely creative. But we are marketers, and this is what we do. We get creative. You can see that last year I did nothing but play around with Reddit. So you can infiltrate into community. So we can do infiltration marketing, very old marketing technique that still works and works perfectly. What would I do? Let's say, as I said, I'm from iGaming space. You would go to an iGaming space. You have got an affiliate in South Africa or a casino in South Africa, and you would infiltrate that community and become a valid member by having lots and lots and lots of posts there, by saying, like, I love this elephant, or Krugerrands are amazing. And then you would find something like people are actually talking in those communities about casinos and problems there. And you can infiltrate this through mainly things like responsible gambling. That's good. And people will start to leave those comments there. Or you can create your own community that is not so commercial like iGaming, and then infiltrate through there. It is creating a much longer conversion funnel, but that's the way to do it. What really works, again, of creating communities, it's something cute. So I created community with cute AI pictures of cats, and I have got like cats chasing mouse and cats doing this and cats having dates and whatever. And that's picking up a lot of traffic. And then you can do like, but we have this slot game with cats, and you link to that, and no one minds. People actually click on that because it's cute. You can do guerrilla marketing. So basically, you mask what you're doing in a clever way. What I've done on this one, I created a YouTube channel where I play slots. Don't ask me why, but people love you just watching you playing slots. Twitch is huge on this. People make lots of money through affiliation for Twitch, where you just play games, and people love to watch you win. Okay, we are a very lovely community of people who want you to win. So you create this, and then you would go and like find people talking about movie Jumanji, and you can say, look, there is a slot about it. Watch me play this slot here. Or people that are talking about loving to watch games, you tell them, come here and watch me play this game. And there is tons of them, especially it's very easy to do with the slots that have got themes like movies or music. We have got Top Gun, we have got Guns N' Roses, anything you name, the slot is out there. They're very easy to buy, those people. Or then you can create a very interesting story based on story you already saw that is trending. What is really trending on Reddit, it's politics. I don't have stomach for that. I studied political science, so. But look at the number there. It's almost 8,000 upvotes. So political means anything about Donald Trump. It's going crazy there. So let's say you see this meme and you think, okay, I can recreate this. And you create your community with political memes inspired by those. You will not copy it completely. You just get inspired and recreate it. And once you have your community subreddit with other good content there, you can link to another political memes or politically themed community on subreddit or Reddit, and then link it to your subreddit and grow it that way. That works very well. Now, question is, how do you find these things? How do you find those Reddits and subreddits that exist on this theme, let's say gambling or politics or whatever, and how do you find how they're linked? Luckily, we've got this wonderful tool, Anvaka on GitHub, and you put anything there. I did problematic gambling because that is very easy to write about gambling, and it will give you all the gambling things that are somehow connected. You see, some of it is problematic gaming, some of it is just Las Vegas, some of it is Baccarat, and if you are clever, you can post in all of these niches. Obviously, much, much easier to post on things like football that is extremely trending. So you can think outside of a box. Those were the very, very obvious things. And before I go to think outside of a box, I would tell you things that really worked. What really works for me on Reddit is creating subreddit on football. Americans are really getting into soccer. In Europe, we are experts, obviously not me. I know there's 11 people there, very rich fighting over one ball, don't ask me why. But my husband loves football. So we created subreddit together, and in first hour, we had 5 members on there. So it was like, wow, this is amazing. And it keeps growing because he's really good with the predictions, and he tells you like, I'm guessing those 5 picks or this whatever. And he usually gets it right, so it keeps growing. Because every time you post, you get published on people that are following certain things, games, footballs, whatever. You appear on those, on their feed, just like in any social media, and they can follow you. So football and any interesting content is easy to do, right? We are in a content creation part. Reddit is all about great content, or should be. What really works as well for the quick money, it's churn and burn strategies. So as I said, if you publish something interesting, people will just see it and come to your site. They don't have to become members. You see how many people are there right now on your subreddit. So because I was trying to build this to break it, I was really going crazy with my subreddits, and I created one on German bonuses for casinos, which is obviously prohibited in Germany, but Reddit doesn't get stopped. And without having any of them, I would just say like, claim your bonus here. And within few minutes of creating that subreddit, I had around 100 people on that subreddit looking for the bonuses. So it's a churn and burn strategy. You bring them there. If you have something they can convert on, they will convert. You get 100 people in a few minutes. They are looking for the bonuses, for special offers in German casinos, especially if you can write it in German. And they will convert. If you do this, it is not beautiful content. Reddit will sooner or later see it as spam and you will get closed down. Some of them last day, some of them 2-3 hours, but you can spin hundreds of people like this. So this is a churn and burn strategy. If you go that way, you will make money. Don't get me wrong, especially in iGaming when your ref share is, 65%. People lose hundreds of thousands of euros. You're like, I'm going to do that. But I would not recommend to connect this one with the ones that you're doing the long-term strategies on Reddit, the ones where you're building a good Reddit and when you're building up your karma, because you're going to lose it all. So thinking outside of a box, you can search for topics for your blog. This is a place where you can find anything. It's a huge community of 21 million searches a month. People are talking about how to shave your cat for summer, to how to claim bonuses, how to play football, and how to, pluck your eyebrows. Anything is there, just anything is there. So what you can do, you can see one of those trending things that people are talking about on Reddit. I found this one connected to sports betting because, again, it's my niche. And I thought I never actually saw any post about that. So I checked if it's ranking in Google itself, and I found that it's not. There is ChatGPT talking about it, not my competitor. There is Prombase, not my competitor, and obviously Reddit. So what I would do, I would create a blog post about it, because in iGaming, we try to create lots of content and lots of it becomes repetitive, because how many articles can you write about playing roulette? Okay, it's boring niche. Football is a little bit better, but casino is extremely boring niche. So this is a place where you can find endless topics and you can rank for it quite easily because no one else is covering it. Yes, it's relevant to your niche and you can bring traffic that way. Now, Parasite SEO works like magic. Reddit has got DR, if you are playing with DR 95, which means you immediately get that magical push. And it works crazily. I know Google is fighting Parasite SEO from May 2024, started 5th of May, I think, and we saw lots of those. I told you Catena lost some money. We saw all the coupons being removed, and iGaming suffered a lot. However, Parasite still works on authoritative websites and especially on Reddit because that one does not get removed. And this is just on comment. Look at the volume, look at the keywords, and look at the traffic. This is American market that we all want to be in. It's impossible to penetrate. And the traffic there. Look at the traffic growing for them just on a comment. Then we're going to the whole subreddit, but this is just a comment. And look how they're ranking on that comment. Best online gambling sites, position 1. Gambling websites, position 5. All of these ones you want to really get. So it is working. And this is the whole subreddit. It just keeps growing. It a little bit was volatile around the August update, but then it went up again. And again, it's bringing most traffic from USA, Canada, UK, Australia, Philippines. So if you have deals there, you can make so much money through it and you don't have to own a website, right? But be careful, because if you are playing with it too much, you can break it. It is a very fragile environment, and if you are doing spam, if you are abusing, if your posts are repetitive, or if you are trying to do too much in someone else's community, you will break it. And your comments or post will be removed. Could be just due to lack of karma, could be because it was spammy, could be because they don't want you in their community. Your subreddit can be removed and all of your account can be banned, so your karma is gone, all your subreddits, everything is gone and you need to start from zero. That's why I'm saying long-term strategy and churn and burn don't come together. Create different accounts, create potentially from different computers and different IPs. Now, as I'm playing with Reddit for quite a while, I discovered few contradictions. And one of them is EAT. Google is really strong on that expertise, authoritativeness, all of that real human behind the content, and EAT is important. And we see it if you don't have EAT principles on your website, you are just not ranking that well in certain markets. It's impossible, especially the English-speaking ones. However, Reddit exists on anonymity and it ranks like crazy. My contradiction number 2, and I'm very ashamed to say, I did a lot of AI content. I'm not an AI content lover, but I ChatGPT the living hell out of it, and I published in one of my subreddits, and it was ranking like crazy. This is a website that I did very similar content with the same tool, One was ChatGPT, another one was StealthWriter. And in a March update, it disappeared. I did a very similar content with the same tools on Reddit, and it just keeps ranking. People are writing there, what is this AI crap here? But Reddit and Google does not care, and it keeps ranking, which is very weird. Competitive keywords, mainly UK and Ireland. I cannot explain that. And as I said, Parasite. Parasite is working perfectly. We know Google is trying to ban it. However, on Reddit, it works like magic. And helpful content update versus Reddit's thin, spammy comments. You saw that one comment having almost 9,000 on traffic. It was a spammy, thin content, nothing special, really wasn't helpful. So there are lots and lots and lots of controversies, right? I test a lot, I break a lot, and I'm an SEO tester, and you can follow me on LinkedIn or follow my YouTube channel. I'm very happy that you joined me this morning. Thank you for your attention.
Monthly reporting making you want to shove sharp things up your nose? Try Dragon Metrics, the all-in-one SEO software with mind-blowing reporting tools.